The third Sunday in Ordinary Time, 25th January 2026. Theme: Spreading the Light and Joy. The Gospel of the day talks about the beginning of Jesus' ministry. After John the Baptist had been arrested, Jesus leaves the political hotspot Jerusalem and makes his home in Galilee in the town of Capernaum. Names in the Bible usually are very telling, and Capernaum, Kfar Nachum in Hebrew, can be translated as town of consolation. So the evangelist Matthew emphasizes right from the beginning that Jesus' home base is connected to a ministry of consolation. Jesus comes neither from the place of vengeance nor judgment, but with the intent on consolation. To be able to console another person, one must first have empathy and sympathy. True consolation always happens at an eye-to-eye level. It can never be a talking down to somebody or done in a patronizing spirit. Consolation works best if the person consoling has been in the shoes of the other and from the point of view is truly able to understand. Matthew, quoting Isaiah 9, is labeling this region around Capernaum as Galilee of the Gentiles, thus elaborating on today's reading of Isaiah as the region of the tribes of Zebulun and Naphtali, which belong to the northern kingdom of Israel. These regions were exiled first when the Assyrians deported the population in 722 BC and wrestled that area with people from various cultural and national backgrounds. Although Galilee was mostly Jewish at the time of Jesus, the region had seen its fair share of cultural variety coming and going. In the eyes of the biblical authors, not all those cultures had been positive for the people in that area. Isaiah, referring to spiritual darkness, characterized the people in that region as walking in darkness and dwelling in a land of gloom. The words of the prophet are filled with yearning and hope that the state of darkness will not remain forever and will certainly end in the future. Matthew clearly interprets this yearning for light as being fulfilled with the coming of Jesus. Matthew's message is clear. Finally, the time of spiritual darkness and gloom is over. Jesus brings light, life, and joy, just as Isaiah chapter 9 verse 2 to 3 promise. Where there is light, there is joy. All this can be read as a pre-understanding to the beginning of Jesus' ministry, as told by Matthew, when Jesus preaches repentance and the nearness to the kingdom of heaven. Matthew chapter 4 verse 17. Considering the above, Jesus preaches out of spirit of consolation, radiating light and joy, and with a positive outlook on life. He is not preaching doom and gloom, but offers an invitation to turn around and make a fresh start in life. And this is exactly what Jesus' first disciples literally are doing. They immediately left their nets and followed him. They turned around, followed light with enmity from Jesus and his charismatic teaching. They began their journey of learning from him so they themselves could spread the message of light, joy, and hope. For reflection discussion, reflect on the meaning of true consolation. Is your faith joyful?